Hey y'all, it's your girl Stephanie. This is Wrestling Color Podcast right here on the YouTubes. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Make sure you do something that's free, right? I'm going to ask you. It's free 99. And that's called subscribing. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have over 100 episodes of just wrestling. And it's so fun to go back. Like right now I'm going back and I'm looking at what's going on. 2 years ago, Liv Morgan was in a love triangle with Lana. 2 years ago, and look where she's at now. What else was happening? 2 years ago, Tessa Blanchard spit on a bitch and had no business doing it. 2 years ago, Lars Sullivan was caught up in some type of sex scandal. ACH, remember him? 2 years ago, said WWE was racist and treated black people terribly. 2 years ago, what's his name? Bobby Lashley was in this whole thing with Lana. That was the beginning of it. Then you go further back in my stuff. Charlotte destroying the women's division, and 2 years later, Charlotte is still destroying the women's division. Okay? And my very first video, according to YouTube, was Lio Rush is right and you were simply wrong. And this is when he was talking about how they was trying to haze him and he a black dude and you can't be doing that and how it looks. 2 years, guys. I think I did good. My goal, I reached my 300 subscribers, so 2 years, and I'm still going to keep pushing. Look at this. 2 years ago, they had Stomping Grounds. Stomping Grounds. Wow. Cody Rhodes gets his right. Yeah. The Casuals versus the Smarks. That was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we had USA, AEW, NXT, and War. Isn't that just... It's so fun to look back at what we were getting into in terms of wrestling. I've been talking about let them speak their language for years. You know? Booker T, Booker 10. Dark Side of the Ring. I got my spotlights. I haven't done a spotlight in a minute. I need to find some of the gals and see who got the spotlights going on. Bring back the bra and panties while you're at it. When Lacey Evans was disrespecting Naomi, and we just was like, what the fuck is going on? Woo! Some good times. Get into all of that content I got over there. And hit me in the comments because I enjoy talking to y'all and getting y'all takes on what y'all think I'm saying and what I think y'all saying. We go back and forth and all that good shit. So what we talking about? We talking about the cokehead Tony Khan, because ain't nobody gonna tell me that man don't smoke coke. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that. Got to. Ain't nobody gonna tell me the way this man be looking, he ain't high on some type of substance. If it ain't coke, it's something. So I guess it was like maybe a day or two ago, Tony Khan was feeling some kind of way. And he got his ass up on Twitter and got to tweeting like he was tweaking. And according to this article, because I didn't understand what the fuck was going on, but all I understood was he said something about if you don't like if you don't like AEW, you a bot. And I'm going to tell you why there's so much wrong with this whole bot shit. And of course, it goes far beyond wrestling. So according to this article, earlier today, AEW, and this is as of April 8th, AEW owner and CEO Tony Khan caused a stir on social media. I thought that was a bug, but it's the cherry stem. He caused a stir when he released a series of tweets. Okay? Calling out an army of bots that he claimed mobilized anti-AEW opinions online. And I quote, an independent study has confirmed that much of the staunch anti-AEW online community aren't real individuals. It's a staff running thousands of accounts plus an army of bots to signal boost them. Look closely. These aren't real people. Who'd pay for such a wildly expensive thing? Tony Khan did not immediately specify which independent study he was citing. He later encouraged his followers on Twitter to look into the matter for themselves while also promoting Rampage on TNT. He said, research this one yourselves. Your internet detective thrives in these situations. Speaking of wild things, watch the show. It did not end there. Tony Khan later added to his string of tweets, their boiler room staff is going to be working overtime on a Friday, and I love it. Tony Khan tweeted again minutes later. He further speculated on the veracity of some social media accounts. He said, ever wonder why so much of the activity of these accounts is retweets and replies? He said, like, who actually has 80% of their activity as straight up retweets? A lot of people. A lot of people just read stuff on Twitter and retweet it. They don't really tweet. So, I don't know what he's talking about. So, he went on to, again, clarify. So, Wrestle Inc. claims that they reached out to Tony for clarification on his tweets, and Khan responded by giving examples to illustrate what he says his expert confirmed during the investigation. Now, we never gonna know who this is because he's fucking high on coke. Waiting for a final study, he says, and I quote, but here's what my expert confirmed. It's people with real live accounts making posts and then using their bots to manipulate the social channel. The social channel algorithm by backing them up with engagement from a made-up Twitter identity. Social media teams will often fight this. Bots are great for numbers, and when they're gone, you will see a dip in digital conversation impressions. But those were either negative sentiment or not real anyway. For example, he goes on, I tweet Megha only eats rotten bananas. I throw, say, 18 bots behind it, which takes about 5 minutes to do. Twitter security can't differentiate when done well. Neither can most social teams. The problem becomes every time people try Megha into the search bar, because of a real account supported by bots, the first suggestion would be tweets about Megha eating rotten bananas. I'm oversimplifying, but that's the 5-cent version of what's happening. Okay, well, first of all, I don't know who has the money to buy bots. Let's find out. So, according to this website, because I'm trying to understand this too. According to this website, it's called Mobile Monkey. So, Mobile Monkey has this thing. Can I see what's going on? What is all this? Chatbot pricing. Everything you need to know about chatbots. So, according to this, chatbots are seeing the fastest rate of new technology adopted today, with 27% of small businesses reporting they use chatbots in their business. Efficiency and automation are keys to scaling. If you aren't around 24 hours, 7 days a week to answer questions from new leads or process orders around the clock, you get some software to do it for you. And that is your chatbot business. If you want the 1-minute version, jump to the, okay, so the 1-minute version, they have versions of it. Now, chatbots cost from $0 to $1,000 a month or higher, depending on all the things you want the program to do. Now, according to this, there's a 3-way of understanding chatbot prices. So, free plus your time. You can create a chatbot in-house, have a basic function chat box for responding to customers' inquiries. For $0 to $49 a month, software plus your time. You use Visual Chatbot Builder software to create a chatbot in-house and have a powerful, robust chat box to generate new business, do instant lead capture, upgrade Facebook ads, and boost sales. And for $500 to $5,000 a month, you hire a chatbot agency to create and maintain chatbots that do lead, execute sales funnels, and do customer service and remarketing for you. Okay? Chatbot depend on the business. They got customer service chatbots. They got website chatbots. So this is the one Tony Khan's talking about. So one of the best uses of chatbots is providing user support and steering prospects toward what you're looking for while potential customers are on your website. A simple plugin plus a chatbot make it happen. They have scheduling and registration chatbots, transaction chatbots, and lead generation chatbots. You can also create a chatbot for messaging service, Facebook Messenger. It's a lot. I don't know anyone who has money in regular life and time to be paying monthly for chatbots to talk shit about AEW. And I just don't see WWE doing that because AEW talks about WWE for free. So what would be the point of that? So because of this, multiple wrestlers decided to troll Tony Khan because he alluded to WWE. He alluded to WWE buying chatbots or bots to talk shit about his company. So several wrestlers have alluded to or even responded to Tony Khan's tweet early Friday, where he revealed he had commissioned an independent study, which we still haven't known who that is, so we can't go read it, because you know I'm going to go read it. An independent study to show the staunchest anti-AEW members of social media were using chatbots to criticize its promotion. One of the wrestlers was Joey Janela. The soon-to-be former AEW star took to Twitter, jokingly suggests he was behind the anti-AEW bots. He said, "It's me, Tony. It was me all along." Other wrestlers include Becky Lynch, AEW's own Evil Uno, parodied Tony Khan's tweet. Uno also used the opportunity from the extra attention to promote his support for LGBTQ rights. An independent study confirmed that much of the staunch anti-Becky in-arena booers aren't real individuals. It's a staff running thousands of AI, an army of bots. Look closely, these aren't real people who pay for such a wildly expensive thing. That's Becky mocking Tony Khan's tweet. And an independent study has confirmed much of the staunch anti-Evil Uno online community aren't real. It's a staff running bots. Look closely, they aren't real people. And now that I have your attention, if you're anti-LGBTQ plus, get the hell off my feed. Only good people and good things are allowed to interact with Evil Uno. Perhaps no one has much fun with the situation than Tony Khan himself, responding to a tweet from reporter David Bixpan regarding who handled the investigation. Khan, who earlier today clarified it was an independent party, he joked about cutting the pay figure for online. Khan then joked about cutting the pay figure for online. Brian Alvarez, whom some mistakenly thought had reported Khan's analytics firm was responsible on Wrestling Observer. This was a reference to a fake memo that was circulated online, falsely claiming to show Khan was paying members of the WrestleMania to praise him and AEW. Alright, listen. I'm going to say this because we 15 minutes in. Now that I understand what's going on, I'm going to be completely fucking honest. AEW is not friendly to women or children. And it's just simple as that. I watch AEW, and it's been around for 2 years. They lied about diversity. I haven't seen anybody worthwhile on there. Yes, I understand the Big Show, which is Jade Cargill and Scorpio Sky, 2 black wrestlers holding main belts, and that's fantastic. But at the end of the damn day, there's nothing to keep my attention with AEW, and that's just what it is. I would love to take my son to a wrestling show, and I would never take him to an AEW show because of how hostile that audience is. And I don't see kids in that audience. I see a bunch of stank-ass grown men. That's what I see. And then when I look at WWE, it's families. Everybody's having fun. It's a good time. Everyone, it's a spectacle. It's like a fucking Las Vegas residency. Now, here's the problem with the bots. This whole bot thing has been going around since Donald Trump took office. I don't think I've heard bots more since 2016, 2017. Anytime somebody said they didn't like something, you were called a Russian bot. I even seen it happen in real time. I was in a group and we were mobilizing and talking about how to vote, and somebody did not like the group I was in. And I went to their page and they were doing a live at a library. And this person is a very famous person. She proceeded to say, oh, those people that's talking about how to vote and where to vote, they're just Russian bots. First of all, if I don't like AEW, I'm not a bot. I don't fucking like it. So are the people who don't like WWE, are they fucking bots too? Every time somebody says they don't like something, whether it's valid or not, you're gonna call them a bot and dismiss them. Not only is that a turn off, it's tasteless and it's annoying. And it's also silencing. And I don't think that's a good idea that Tony Khan is even starting this bullshit. Because now he got his AEW minions talking about, oh, it's bots. And I'm going to tell you why. Because there's a very loud podcaster who also spoke on this and agreed that anyone who doesn't like AEW are bots. So anyone going forth who doesn't like this person, or anybody who has a group of people who don't like them, or something you tweet isn't popular, or something you say suck, and somebody says that sucks and you're stupid, you're going to call them a bot and dismiss what they said? That's a slippery slope, and it's an awful precedent to set. Mark my words. You heard it here, you ain't going to hear it nowhere else. Allow people to like what they like. And if you're going to put that shit in the public, you're going to get the response you want. It's as simple as that. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this Tony Khan and his bullshit. Because I'm going to tell you, after I listened to this and reading all this, I didn't watch Rampage. And I don't like Rampage because it's really just throwaway shit. And I barely make it through fucking Dynamite these days. And I'm not watching nothing on YouTube because I don't like the flow of the matches. It's like this. I just want to know when Sonny Kiss gonna get some shine. He ain't been on TV 2 fucking years. Y'all hit me in the comments to tell me what you think about this bots bullshit. Alright, later.